And now we have some breaking news that's coming in. Two officials at the Pakistan High Commission in Delhi have been caught spying by Indian authorities. Abid Hussain and Tahir Hussain, working in the visa section of the Pakistan High Commission, were nabbed while they were engaged in an unwanted anti-India activity. They used to roam around assuming fake Indian identities. India will soon declare both of them persona non grata and will ask them to leave the country within 48 hours. The last time such an incident happened was in the year 2016. We have our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Sibal now joining us with more details on that. Siddhant, talk to us.
Well, Krishna, big story. Two Pakistani officials caught red-handed spying in Delhi. They were nabbed today, and India is taking a strong action. In fact, both of them will be declared persona non grata. They will be asked to leave within 2 days or 48 hours. And let me tell you, the last such incident happened was way back in 2016 when a Pakistani official was caught red-handed in a similar manner, and India had declared him persona non grata. Back then, Pakistan responded by declaring an Indian official in the Indian mission in Islamabad persona non grata in a tit-for-tat move. But as of now, I can tell you something that this is something of a major development when it comes to India-Pakistan relation. At a time, we know the relationship has been very frosty between both the countries. Also, talking about the details, these two people are from the visa section of the Pakistani High Commission and are the part of the notorious spy agency ISI. Also, the Indian authorities were tracking them for a pretty long time, and after that they were caught earlier today from Karol Bagh area of Delhi while exchanging sensitive information with an Indian national. Details are yet to be given on that part, but by and large this is something of a major development given the fact that how frosty the relationship has been, and maybe we can expect a tit-for-tat move by Pakistan itself. We haven't seen a reaction from Pakistan as of now because the story just broke, and of course WION is the first channel which has broken this story exclusively, and of course we are waiting for a formal reaction by the Indian Ministry of External Affairs. We know that the Pakistani Deputy High Commissioner, we do not have a Pakistani High Commissioner here for given the fact the frosty relationship both the countries have. The Deputy High Commissioner is expected to be summoned by the MEA, and he is expected to be handed over a démarche by the MEA over the entire development which has taken place in the last few hours, and the formal notification or the order will be given for declaring both of them persona non grata. Means basically a diplomatic in parlance, this means that the person is not allowed to stay in the country and will be expelled. In fact, both the officials will be expelled from the country. We have seen how Indo-Pakistan relationship have been in past few months and few years. We have seen the Pakistani leadership, in fact, ranting about India off and on, and India, of course, reacting to it and also lambasting them. But by and large, we have seen how Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan has been raking up Kashmir at international forums, though they haven't been getting any kind of cognizance as well. But by and large, this is something is likely to dominate these stories or headlines here in India and in the Indian subcontinent for next few days.
Siddhant Sibal, our principal diplomatic correspondent, joining us with that exclusive news break live on the broadcast. Thank you, Siddhant, for being with us. Right, for all those tuning into this broadcast, there's a spy alarm at the Pakistani High Commission in New Delhi. Both officials were using fake identities. Two Pakistani officials found spying in Delhi. Siddhant Sibal joining us with that exclusive news break this Sunday night. Siddhant, as you've been telling us, the last time something like this happened was in the year 2016, and now these two people have been described as persona non grata by the Indian government. So in that sense, it's not exactly unprecedented.
Well, it's not unprecedented, but given how the situation has been between India and Pakistan, almost no talks happening, frosty ties, this comes at the background of this, and this is expected to exacerbate the current tensions between India and Pakistan. We have seen the ranting by the Pakistani leadership, by the Pakistani Prime Minister Imran Khan, and this is going to only add to the entire development, how Pakistan has been involved here in India in various nefarious activities. In fact, both the officials were involved in exchanging sensitive information from an Indian national. Details are yet to be given on who that Indian national was. And of course, I can tell you something that now the Indian government has immediately taken cognizance of this. And in fact, even as we speak, the summoning perhaps has started. We also know that both the officials were tested as well before they were handed over to the Pakistani High Commission. These are the details we have got. But by and large, a major development when it comes to India-Pakistan relationship. And this is something that is going to get noticed across the border as well. And do expect a very strong reaction by the Pakistani government as well tomorrow, perhaps by midday. And as of now, we know that the Indian government is working. In fact, the MEA is working as of now, even as we speak. And we do expect something coming from MEA, a press release perhaps coming from MEA very, very soon.
Siddhant Sibal, our principal diplomatic correspondent, joining us with that exclusive news break here. Two Pakistani High Commission officials to be declared persona non grata. Both of them were seen using fake Indian identities. That's the latest breaking here on WION World is One. Thank you, Siddhant, for bringing us that exclusive news break.